wanted to give you guys an update on how I've been doing POTS-wise. I'm still definitely sick. I still definitely have POTS, but I have been doing a lot of physical training. Some days I can go to the gym and I can do pretty well. Some days I can't get out of bed. I can't even go to the gym at all. And some days I'm feeling awesome, you know, it's a really good day. I get to the gym, I do like one set of one exercise, and then I'm done. I can't do anything else, and then I'm just sick for the rest of the day, and sometimes even into the next day. And then some days I can go to the gym, I can lift a whole bunch of weight, be absolutely fine the next day. It really just all depends on the day. There are a lot of reasons why I'm trying to train. One of the reasons is because a lot of people say that POTS patients have POTS because they're lazy or because they don't exercise and things like that. And I believe that is totally bogus. First of all, I was in the best shape of my life whenever I first got POTS. I was in the Marine Corps. I just had graduated boot camp. I went through NCT, and I was at MOS school. I was running all the time. I could do 20 pull-ups. I could do a flex arm hang for about 2.5 minutes. I could do about 170 crunches in 2 minutes. My 3-mile run was 21 minutes and 45 seconds. So I had a 295 PFT score. And then right after I started getting POTS symptoms, it was about 4 months later. Actually, okay, I got POTS. The first time I fainted was August 2nd, 2004. And by that October, I had another PFT to run. I did the flex arm hang for the 70 seconds max out for 100 points. I did the 100 crunches within 2 minutes for, again, max out 100 points. And then on the 3-mile run, it was really, really tough on me. I felt like I was going to pass out the entire time. My chest was hurting so bad. It was really hard for me to breathe. Oh, and my knee was hurting too. I'd messed up my knee. So, but I still ran it anyway. And I ended up fainting right at the very end of it. But I still finished it. And I ended up with a 257 PFT score. So that was still a first class PFT score. So it's still better than a whole lot of people's. POTS is a syndrome, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which means that it's just a collection of symptoms, and deconditioning can cause POTS in some patients, but I certainly don't believe that deconditioning causes POTS in every single patient. Some people who are sick and bedridden for a long time can develop POTS-like symptoms. And even astronauts, when they return back to Earth from space, they're deconditioned. They can't exactly exercise in space. Gravity and lack thereof plays a different role. Dr. Levine, reading on the internet and doing some research, on theheart.org, it states that Levine told HeartWire that a reduced aldosterone renin ratio has been observed in patients undergoing extended bed rest. In addition, astronauts typically return to Earth with POTS-like symptoms, with these individuals often unable to stand for stretches of 10 minutes upon their return to Earth. As a result, there is speculation that cardiovascular deconditioning contributes to the blunted adrenal response in POTS patients. A couple of my other goals in the weight training is I want to do bikini division at bodybuilding shows, and I want to do that for a lot of reasons. One, I think that it will help spread a lot of POTS awareness. It actually already has. There was a guy who wrote to me on YouTube. He found my videos and he asked if he could do a feature on me, and I told him about my story. You can go to www.figurebikini.com and, you know, wants to do the bikini thing, and trying for it has already helped spread some POTS awareness. So I'm excited about that. I also want to do it because I want people to know that if they have a dream, that they should pursue it, even if it's going to be really hard or even nearly impossible to do. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Follow them. You know, last year I exercised a whole lot. I dieted down, cut a lot of body fat, and I bought the bikini, the gym, paid the fee to do a show, and everything. Like, I spent almost $800 to try to do this one show, and I ended up getting the flu like 2 weeks before the show. So I was throwing up every single morning. I was so sick. I was passing out like crazy. I had already written to the NPC, and I told them about my fainting. I told them my story, and I told them, you know, I might end up fainting on stage, but they told me that that was fine, that I could still compete, and they'd be glad to have me, you know, and they would make any sort of accommodation that they needed to allow me to compete, which I think was awesome, you know. And so I'm starting to train again for another show, and I'm going to do it earlier in the year, so it's not quite as hot, so maybe my POTS symptoms will be a little bit better and I won't be fainting as much. But even if I have to use my wheelchair up on the stage, even if I can't walk on the stage myself, I'm still going to do it. I've already spent all the money, and I'm not going to waste it, and I want to do it. I want to see if I can do it. I don't care if I place. I just want to do it, you know. Apparently I'm actually pretty strong for my size. I've only been training for powerlifting for a few weeks now. So I'm going to try to do that too. I'm going to try to be a powerlifter. I don't expect to ever break any records, but again, I just want to do it. I want to see what it's like. I want to experience life. That's basically what I want to do. I mean, POTS, it's already taken so many things away from me. I'm housebound most of the time. I hardly get out. So I'm going to be training for the powerlifting. And I know right now that my form is off. I know a lot of people are going to criticize me and tell me so in my comments with my videos, but that's okay, whatever. But I am practicing and I am trying. And I mean, some days I'll be able to lift a lot, some days I won't be able to lift a lot, and that's okay too. You know, at least I'm still trying, at least I'm still getting out there and doing it.